What's going on, everybody? Mortem here, this time bringing you a fairly short video about the Love Beyond Death free DLC quest that was recently added to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So in this video, we're going to go over the basis of the quest, as well as some of the rewards you get, some of the enemies you fight, where it's located, how to start it, etc., etc. That said, some minor spoilers for the quest itself, but it is a self-contained little side quest that is fairly short, so really can't spoil that much, but nonetheless, if you want to see this for yourself, I'm going to tell you where to find it right at the beginning here, but beyond that, maybe cut off the video. So with no further ado, provided you have the Love Beyond Death free DLC installed, when you fire up your game, you need to get to Act 5 ideally. I think it might be possible to get here in Act 3 if you do it in a bit of a roundabout way, and Owlcat's wording on it kind of makes me feel like you might be able to get here in Act 3, but I haven't actually personally checked, as it's probably easier to do this in Act 5 anyway. But as you can see on the map here, you're going to want to find Bear's Maw Shrine, which is kind of the southern portion of the world wound here. Now, all you need to do to start the quest is just show up here at the shrine. Upon arriving at the shrine, what you're going to be fighting are primarily ghosts and then one mini-boss a little later. But most everything in the outside area here is just a bunch of ghosts. 2 of them are named. You can run into either of them first, and once you defeat them, they'll initiate a conversation in which they explain that they were actually getting married when a demonic invasion took place and all of the participants of the wedding were killed. Now, these people are from Sarcasm, meaning they were a barbarian tribe that used to live here. Now, the one mythic path option that comes up during the side quest can be initiated here. If you are a lich, you do get a little extra interaction here, as they are undead, which is the lich's domain. But beyond that, you can choose to attack and kill them outright, or choose to help them, whatever floats your boat there. This will officially initiate the quest one way or the other, and provided you didn't kill them and you agreed to help them, one of them will give you their wedding ring and ask you to go find the other one, which is also in the same outside area. Once you have both of them, they will ask you to go inside the Bear's Maw Shrine by entering, of course, the Bear's Maw. So once inside here, it's a really small room. You're going to run into the Sin Guzzler. So this particular demon is actually really cool because he has a unique model, but it looks like a Glabrezu who has some extra stuff going on. Now, on core difficulty, which is what we're looking at here, he's honestly not that tough. He has 53 AC, which for Act 5 is kind of low. And then his touch AC is 21, which is pretty low, actually. That'll be very easy to hit for most characters if they have any sort of magic. He is, however, immune to a lot of really good stuff, like fear, death, petrified, so a lot of the easy one-hit kills can't be done to Sin Guzzler because he's just straight up immune to them. However, his low AC makes him relatively easy to kill. Provided you didn't kill the barbarian quest givers, they will join this fight with you, which will make it a little easier for you. And afterwards, you will see the 2 lovers reunited and fade off into the afterlife. And at this point, you'll be able to loot the Dead Warrior Maiden, who will have some unique items on her, as well as the Sin Guzzler. Now, the Dead Warrior Maiden is going to drop 2 unique items. The first one being Clawfall, which is a +5 Undead Bane Earthbreaker, which will have a ×4 critical multiplier instead of a ×3. And its wielder can cast the Horrid Wilting spell 3 times per day as a 15-level wizard. In addition, she also drops the Great Bear Breastplate, which is a +5 breastplate, which grants its wearer 30 cold resistance, spell resistance 19, and medium fortification. Medium fortification means that you have a 50% chance to just flat out negate a critical hit. Instead, it will roll damage normally instead of being a crit. And then from the Sin Guzzler, you don't get anything genuinely unique, but you get 2 really good items. And that is an Amulet of Mighty Fists +5, which is really fantastic for unarmed characters, which includes your animal companions as they used unarmed attacks. And then a Headband of Mental Perfection +6, which gives you +6 to all 3 mental attributes, which is fantastic. That's a really good helm piece. There you go, guys. There's just kind of a quick summary of the Love Beyond Death DLC quest. So now that I've kind of covered all that, let me give my opinion. Ultimately, it's free, so I'm hardly going to complain about free things. But overall, it is short. In total, this took me like maybe 15 minutes, so pretty short quest. I really like the unique demon model. I hope in the future they release like more unique demon models. I just think that was really cool. But the side quest itself, it's okay. I was hoping to see a little more interaction with the mythic paths just because that's always fun. But beyond that, it's free. It's a cool little side story. The loot is pretty awesome. But there you are, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. But regardless of any of that, truly, just thank you so much for watching. May you wander in wisdom and have an amazing day.